A study commissioned by Dove shows that 7 in 10 teenage girls believe they are not good enough. They believe that either their looks, abilities, relationships, or personalities just don't meet certain requirements. Surprisingly, boys don't fall as far behind, as 6 in 10 struggle with the same insecurities. Many of us know what it's like to feel unworthy in one way or another. When this project was assigned, the class's biggest worry was whether their face would have to be shown on camera or not. But why is it that we look in the mirror and tell ourselves that we're not good enough? Spoiler alert, it's not because we aren't good enough. But more on that later. First things first. Pressure. While pressure to look or act a certain way can definitely come from your friends and family, much of our insecurities are a direct result of parental issues. Insecurities are deep-seated issues which begin to develop at an early age, and lots of the blame can be attributed to parents' actions. Scarily, parents may not even know that they're doing something wrong. Aside from the expected contributors to insecurity like neglect, emotional abuse, and parental absence, a hurtful inner voice can also be developed because of excessive praise or even the wrong type of compliments. Another source of pressure on teenagers comes from society, and more particularly the media. It's no surprise that the media negatively impacts how we view ourselves. When 72% of cosmetic ads are digitally enhanced, and only 20% of those include disclaimers stating such, it increases body dissatisfaction and distortion. We are also exposed to overly sexualized media, which increases our own self-objectification. This is known as objectification theory. By seeing sexualized versions of ourselves, as well as only seeing few representations of gender, sexuality, race, and body types, we are taught that who we are isn't good enough, and we begin to see ourselves in a negative light. Insecurities are extremely difficult to handle for the person struggling with them. They can cause you to withdraw from social settings, lose sleep, and develop dangerous coping mechanisms like substance use and eating disorders. These also contribute to a worsened state of mental health and can cause or increase symptoms of depression and anxiety. But it's not only difficult for those struggling with insecurities, people around those who are struggling are impacted as well. Friends and family might have issues projected onto them, causing complex emotional issues. Romantic partners of those with insecurities may deal with nasty issues like fears of intimacy and overdependence. Insecurity and mental health go hand in hand. Though mental health awareness has greatly increased, it can still come a long way. It's unfair that people feel crappy about themselves due to the arbitrary quality that they do or don't have. This is also a social justice issue, as many people don't have access to the resources used to fight insecurity. But by spreading awareness and opening a conversation, it makes a big difference to those impacted. Companies like Dove and CoverGirl attack insecurity by funding mental health campaigns and by representing a diverse array of models and actors. People struggling can also get direct help from therapists and social workers. Although this is helpful, I propose a different solution. I created a machine which gives everyone in the world the largest, most warm and loving hug. It whispers in their ear that they are worthy and that they are deserving of love. The hug allows this message to penetrate into your brain, or it will resonate deeply within you and cause you to realize that you are great and that there isn't anybody you have to be good enough for other than yourself.